Hello friends, this is Ganesh and the video number 11. So in this video, I'm going to explain the same table function concept with some more um, functionalities. Okay, so let's go into that. So this is the one which we have already seen how to design a table function. You have to create the table function and create a class and methods for the table function with a few additional keywords, especially for the methods, and we have to include an interface, the standard interface like if AMTP marker underscore HTB, and the method to be defined with the help of for event keyword, excuse me, then whatever tables you're using inside the method, those to be kind of declared with the help of the using keyword in the method statement, implementation statement. And the same table function can be called anywhere, means more than one CDS view as well. And the last video I have showed how to use a table function with input parameters and how to use the input parameter inside the table function method, and how to call the table function with parameter from a CDS view level. And another one I have showed you how to create a select statement, how to write a select statement based on the previous internal table data. It's irrelevant like for all entries concept. And we have joins the information, joins the data between the internal tables. We used left outer join, inner join between internal tables, not the database, between the internal tables using the same select keyword. Okay, so these are the three things I have explained, and today I'm going to show you how to create a local variable inside the method, data handling, and some SQL functions, and what is the usage of dummy table and an if condition. So a lot more to be go. So this is the one which I'm going to show you in this video. Let's go to into the system. Okay, so here first what I want to do is, probably you may seen my last two videos of table function, then it's very easy for you. I'm going to continue with the same example, same table function whatever I have created. I have created a table function till this level in the last video, and now today I'm going to add these fields, okay, to my table function. This is just a dummy, I have created it. Let me go to my table function. This is the table function which I have created, and I'm going to add few more fields. So earned hours, operation, actual date, modified date, and HR details. Okay, so let me activate the table function and go to the method. I'm going to, okay, it's activated successfully. I'm going to do a small manipulation. It's like addition of two fields. I'm going to do it for this earned hours. So go to my method. So here it is, right? Class and method name. So I need to go to this class, and method is, I have only one method so far, get order details. So here, and one more option, if you want to have multiple methods for a different table function, you can go ahead with this. So you can have one more method with for a different table function, that is also possible. So one project, you're going to create a one project, multiple table functions, so one class is enough. You don't want to create a class for each table function, it's not necessary. So create one class and have all the methods, everything is belongs to one project or one development. Okay, so now I'm going to do a addition of two fields for my earned hours. So what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to add hrs.vgw01 plus hrs.vgw02, okay, as earned hours. And I need few more things to be added. Let me do one thing, because here is in a given error. One second. Here is given error, return type mismatch, because I have a few more fields to be passed from this method to my table function. Keep here, yeah. So it shows return type mismatch. Okay. So what I want to do was, let me at least copy the values for my table function. Yeah, I want these four fields, right? Even spelling mistake, it shows a return parameter. Suppose you have a lot of fields, at least 20 by 30 fields you are writing in a table function, so there is a probability of sending some doing some mistakes like spelling mistakes. So better you copy paste it and simply modify it. Okay, that is one way of avoiding this return type mismatch error. So I want to send the actual date. So I will add it now. I want to show you one by one, so that's why I'm adding some empty values over here. Modify date, and finally I want to add hours details. Okay, and this should be also empty. As okay, so there is a comma missing. Okay, done. So now the error is gone. Let me act toward it. It's fully activated. Now I'm going to execute my table function. Oh, it has ybm1 input parameter enabled, ybm1. So here this is the one which I have added. These are the fields I have added, but earned hours only the logic is implemented. So this is the addition of these two values, nothing but earned hours. So then next one is operation. Operation is directly from the database table or your internal table. So what I'm going to do is operation is from AFVC. So that is from my IT underscore as only. So here I'm going to give hours dot bornr. Okay, this is the operation. That's fine. And actual date also I'm going to put the direct one. So what is the direct here? IEDD AFVV. That is also under hours internal table. I'm sorry, because I have an alias name as IEDD. Okay, done. So now what I'm going to do is the modified date. So modified date, I want to display some small calculation. So I want 10 days from the current date, or I want 10 days before the current date. So for that I'm going to do a small variable declaration inside my method. I'm not going to do anything in the class level. So let it be inside the method. So declare I want a date, and the field is date, means data type is date. Okay, so no type at all. This is the way we have to declare a local variable. Declare lv date as date. Okay, and I want to add a 10 days from current date. So what I'm going to do is select add days. Okay, I'm going to add a days of, it's a method, it's a kind of function, I can say current date, okay, comma 10. So 10 is nothing but I'm going to add 10 days from the current date. So if you want to say I want to go with minus, like previous 10 days, simple, minus 10 days. Okay, so it will take like current date minus 10. If you say current date plus 10, so go with normal 10, not plus 10, normal 10 without any sign, then it will add 10 days from the current date. So into the variable called lv date. Okay, so I want to do some calculation. So I don't want to looking for any table, because this is select. Okay, this is not normal calculation, this is select, meaning is a select, it needs some medium to fetch the data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a table called dummy. Okay, so this is a way the dummy is very useful in SQL. So dummy is not possible in CDS view, so we need a table function to perform this. Okay, so now lv date has a date, means from current day to minus 10 days. I'm going to use this variable inside my select. That is also possible. It's not always it's looking for the field from the source, from the database table or from the internal table. This way also you are able to do it. Okay, so lv date as a modified date. Let me activate my method. Activation successful, and go here, execute ybm1. So this order type has a lot more records, that's why I always use ybm1. And here operation is from direct, and activation date is from direct, IEDD. These are empty dates, and this is actually a current date minus 10 days. Okay, so it's like year and month and year. Okay, so now the current date would be normally today is 16. Yeah, 1 second, let me confirm it. Yeah, okay. 16 is from the server is from India. So it's 16 over here. So it's minus 10. If you say normal 10, it will be show 26. Okay. Now I want to perform, or I want to add a format, because this format is not good for the user user wants a different format. So maybe the same format, whatever is here. Year is 4, month is 2, and date is 2 characters. So I'm going to do a small change or a function to be used over here for my LV date. So the function is to underscore varchar, to underscore var char. Why it's typing here? To underscore var char varchar LV date, and what is the format is looking for? 1 2 3 for 4 for year, for months, dd. This is the format I want as modified date. So this is the another function. Okay, so current date is one function and add days is another function. Okay, current date, we can say it's a kind of a system variable, but SQL, I'm not sure what is the exact technical term for it. So these are the functions, and these are from SQL parameter or variable we have used so far. And activate it, and let me go ahead to my table function, execute. Yeah, I can do a refresh also instead of going and do it. Refresh, we'll see. This is previously executed. Let me go with the refresh. Yeah, it's right here. So it's changed from 2-digit year to 4 digits year. Okay. And the next one is HR details. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a case statement. Okay. I'm going to just check whether the some date or yeah, the some date is more than a current date. I'm going to, the orders are on time. It is less than a current date. The orders are backlog. So that what the case statement I'm going to perform for this particular field. Let's do that. So over here, okay, this one is gone. Just click it. Yeah, over here. So now, where is my hours details? Here. So this needs case. I'm not sure whether I have shown you case in the previous videos about CDS. So if not, you can have a look at this. Kind of same kind of if condition, okay? So case when HRSIEDD greater than equal to current date, then this is on time. This orders are on time. Okay. And my another query is when hrs.iedds less than current date, then backlog. Okay. So here, if you want any else part, you can do else part. Otherwise, you can say else. Okay, sorry, not else. I don't know else over here. So here enders. So enders HR details. Okay. So let me activate it. And then let me go and refresh. Yes. So if the date is less than the current date, sorry, it's actually less than the current date, so it's everything is backlogged. I'm not sure anything on time or nothing, because nothing the date is greater than the current date, because this is a training server, so I don't have anything on like any live data over here. So if it is greater than, obviously it comes to on time. Now I'm going to add some more logic for this hours details. Okay, the idea is I'm going to declare a variable, local variable. Okay, so declare CLERE declare LV value simply. Okay, and this is actually integer. Okay, and you should know what is the data type for SQL, different data types for SQL. So now my idea is I'm going to have some values on LV value. Here I'm going to do a hard coded, but you can use it for your real-time business requirement. It's like 100 minus 25. Okay, I need some value, that's why I just go to hard coded. So LV value is now 75. Now I'm going to add a value here. If it is greater than or equal to current date and LV value, so any local variable to be start with colon, LV value is less than 100. Okay, this then should come over there. Then on time. Okay, so there is a and condition for my when statement. So when this is greater than current date plus this value should be less than 100, then only the value of hours detail field should be on time. Just act toward it. So I'm not sure there is a change in the output because we don't have anything on time. Okay, so it's activated successfully. So no change in my outputs because I don't have any data for on time. So the idea is you can don't depends only on a database table. So select this SQL is more flexible. Normally in ABAP we have very restricted. If it's a select, it's only used for database table, not for an internal table. So but here is not like that. And same way, if it is a select, we have to use only the database field names. Here you can go with the constant, you can go with the normal local variables, you can go with some additions like manipulation, some case statement in your select itself. Okay, you can perform the same whatever I'm doing is right. You can perform the same directly to the AUFK, AFKO, AFVV table also. This one is I'm just putting here, this is for your reference. Okay, how to get the data, put it in an internal table, how the select is working in an internal table. But in a real time, you should do this one return statement select, which is going to be include with the joins for AUFK, AFV, AFVC. One select is more than NF. Okay, so for the same select with the database tables, you can use these manipulations as well. Okay, so that is the idea. And the final one is let me show you the if condition also. Suppose if I have order type, right? So p underscore order type. So this is nothing but my table function input parameter. My order type is ybm1. Okay, so then do this. Sorry, ybm1. Then do this. Okay, else. I'm not going to add any logic over here. So just else and endif. So this is a place where you can do else or you can do else if as well. Else if p underscore order type is equal to zcop. Okay, and then else, then endif. Okay, sorry, then I must then else and endif. Okay, so this is typically like our normal actual language, what do you call high level language. Yeah, because if condition doesn't have a end of statement, normally it's in a high level language like C and all. If condition doesn't have a end of statement, like so here also same thing. So every statement end with semicolon, but this is the conditional statement. So conditional statement doesn't require any end of statement. So if condition, no end of statement. Else if, no. Else, no. Only the end if have the end of statement. Okay, so just act toward it. Okay, now I'm going to execute my table function with zcop. I think it should not return any values. Yes, because zcop else if I didn't add any select statement, that's why. So if I run this for ybm1, yes, it has a data. Okay, so hopefully clear. And table function, the designing is very simple. You have to learn a lot once you start working on a real-time business scenario. So this is a business scenario, how I have converted in a table function. So lot you have to learn once you start working on the table function. Try lot in a search more blogs where they can explain very beautifully so how to achieve this. Lot of functions available, concatenate, ltrim, replace, lot of SQL functions available to fulfill your business requirement. So don't wait for it, just go ahead and work together and try to find more in the table function. It's very simple table function, and similar way we are going to do a procedure. If you're good in table function, only 10 to 20 percentage things are little change. Otherwise, everything is same over here. Okay, I'll show you one more thing before closing this video. I'm going to show you the class and method in SE24. Anyway, it's a class, right? So I want to show you the class and methods in SE24, but you're not able to access or you're not able to execute it. The class which you created for table function is especially for table function. So here is ZJI class underscore TF. That is my class, right? Class name. So this is a class name which I used here, and this is the same class which I used in my table function as well. So go to SE24 and click display. You are able to see the method and method codes and everything you are able to see over here. But few are in red color, so don't worry because these are not supported in SAP GUI. Okay, whatever we mentioned, this is not able to support in SAP GUI syntax. So now I'm trying to execute it. I want to test it, right? I'm going to execute it. Now it shows an error. I'll show you there. So classes having methods for CDS table function cannot be tested in SE24. So how they say this method is for table function? That what we declared. So we declared the method as for table function. Okay, so these are the small difference between table function and procedures. The procedures what you're going to create, that class and methods are very good enough to execute in SE24 with normal execution, whatever we are doing. Okay, same functionality, same if condition, same else, everything is there, but still you're able to execute the class and methods, AMDP class and methods in SE24. That is not possible in table function class and methods. So only 10 to 20% is your difference between table function and AMDP, but rest of things, everything is same. So hopefully it might helpful for someone. Please make use of it. If you have any doubts, I'm happy to help you. Just write to my email ID. It's ji2share@gmail.com. Okay, ji2 is numeric, share@gmail.com. So if you have any doubts, let me know. So we'll see. Next topic probably would be a VDM and data category and AMGP. We have a lot more to go. See you in the next videos. Thank you so much.